Have you ever pondered the existence of a higher power, a God, and the validity of the Bible? This existential question has captivated minds for centuries and continues to do so today. The Bible, often viewed as a cornerstone of faith, is also a significant historical document that has shaped societies, cultures, and individual beliefs around the globe. It's more than just a book. It's a testament to the enduring power of faith and the human spirit's quest for understanding. Now let's consider this. Conspiracies and science, often seen as distinct realms, share a fascinating symbiotic relationship with religious beliefs. For some, they form a triad of mystery, exploration, and revelation. Each component, including the Bible, can be scrutinized, questioned, and analyzed, yet each also holds its unique allure and influence. As we delve into this topic, let's remember to approach it with an open mind and a willingness to question. After all, the journey to truth is often paved with questions. Could the Bible, regarded as a sacred text by billions, be a mere tool of control? This question has sparked countless debates, led to the birth of numerous theories, and has left many pondering its implications. Picture this: a theory that proposes the Bible, a text revered by many, is nothing but a work of fiction, crafted with the sole purpose of controlling the masses. A tool in the hands of those with nefarious intentions, used to wield power and maintain order. It's a chilling thought, isn't it? And it's not entirely unfounded. History is rife with examples of religion being manipulated for personal gain and societal control. Moving along, let's delve into how different denominations have interpreted the Bible. Over time, various religious groups have added their own spin to the teachings of the Bible, creating new rules and doctrines. From dietary restrictions to dress codes, from worship practices to moral guidelines, these added rules have often been used to reinforce societal norms and consolidate power structures. Take the Catholic Church in the Middle Ages, for instance. The Church held considerable power, dictating not just spiritual matters but also influencing politics, education, and social life. The Bible, in Latin and inaccessible to the common folk, was a tool in the hands of the powerful, interpreted and presented in a way that served their interests. Now, let's consider the Protestant Reformation. Martin Luther and other reformers challenged the Catholic Church's monopoly over the interpretation of the Bible, leading to the translation of the Bible into vernacular languages and the emergence of numerous Protestant denominations, each with their own interpretations and doctrines. These theories and historical events do raise valid questions about the use and misuse of the Bible. However, they also leave us pondering a crucial point. Despite all the manipulations, additions, and interpretations, the core of the Bible, the words believed to be divinely inspired, remain unchanged. While these theories raise valid questions, they leave us pondering the unchanged word of the Bible. What if we told you that prophecies in the Bible align with events outside of it? For centuries, scholars and skeptics alike have grappled with the fascinating concept of prophecy. Prophecies, as many of you know, are foretellings of events, often delivered by individuals believed to be divinely inspired. They are a cornerstone of many religious beliefs, not least of which is Christianity. Within the Bible, prophecy plays a significant role. From the foretelling of Christ's birth in the Old Testament to the apocalyptic revelations in the New Testament, the Bible is brimming with prophetic declarations. But what's truly compelling is when these biblical prophecies intersect with real-world events and figures. Take, for instance, the historical figures mentioned in the Bible. Kings, rulers, and leaders of yore, names etched into the annals of history, also find a place in the sacred scriptures. And it's not just their presence in the text. It's the alignment of their actions, their reigns, and their fates with the prophecies of the Bible that adds a layer of intrigue. Consider the archaeological evidence, an unbiased testament to history. As we unearth remnants of the past, we often stumble upon correlations with biblical narratives. From the ruins of ancient cities mentioned in the scriptures to the tombs of kings whose reigns were prophesied, the silent stones of history speak volumes. This is where prophecy transcends the boundary of faith and steps into the realm of tangible reality. It's where belief meets evidence, where the spiritual intersects with the physical. It's a meeting point that compels us to question, to explore, and perhaps even to believe. Of course, interpretations vary and skepticism persists, but the intriguing alignment of prophecy and history opens a door to a new perspective. It invites us to view the Bible not merely as a religious text, but also as a historical document, a chronicle of humanity that resonates with the echoes of the past. The alignment of prophecy and history adds a layer of intrigue to the Bible's validity. As we delve deeper into this fascinating intersection, we may find that our understanding of faith, history, and the world around us is forever altered. Is the account of Jesus' life, death, and resurrection less credible because it was penned later in the lives of the eyewitnesses? This question is one that has sparked many debates and discussions throughout the centuries. It's important to understand that the eyewitnesses of Jesus' life were not just casual observers. They were his disciples, his followers, men and women who had devoted their lives to his teachings. They walked with him, broke bread with him, and witnessed his miracles firsthand. These were people who knew Jesus intimately and had a profound understanding of his message. Critics argue that because these accounts were written decades after the events they describe, they are less reliable. But let's put this into perspective. Imagine you're an eyewitness to a significant event. You've seen it, experienced it, lived it. Would the passage of time diminish the vividness of that memory? Or would it, in fact, give you a clearer understanding of its significance? Now let's contrast this with our acceptance of biographies written about historical figures. Take Benjamin Franklin, for instance. Biographies written about him today are widely accepted as credible, even though they're written centuries after his death. These biographies are based on letters, notes, and documents left behind by Franklin and his contemporaries, which provide direct and indirect evidence of his life and work. Isn't it interesting that we readily accept these biographies, yet question the credibility of the eyewitness accounts of Jesus' life? The Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John were written by those who knew Jesus or by those who interviewed the eyewitnesses. They were written within the lifetime of those who had seen Jesus, heard him, and followed him. These accounts are not just historical records. They are testimonies of faith, of belief, and of a transformative experience. They were written with a sense of urgency and conviction to share the good news of Jesus' life, death, and resurrection. So let's revisit our initial question. Is the account of Jesus' life, death, and resurrection less credible because it was penned later in the lives of the eyewitnesses? Perhaps the fact that these accounts were written within Jesus' lifetime may be considered a testament in itself. Could the Bible's enduring popularity attest to its authenticity and the existence of God? 2,000 years after its creation, the Bible continues to hold a powerful sway over humanity. This ancient text has transcended the boundaries of time, culture, and geography, marking its influence on every corner of the globe. It remains an enduring symbol of faith for billions, with its teachings shaping not only individual lives, but entire societies, laws, and moral codes. While some may argue that its popularity is simply due to tradition or societal norms, the Bible's influence goes far beyond that. It is the best-selling book in the world, with an estimated 5 billion copies sold and distributed. That is a testament to its widespread appeal and the deeply held belief in its teachings. The Bible has also served as an inspiration for countless movements throughout history. From the civil rights movement, where leaders like Martin Luther King Jr. drew strength from its teachings, to modern-day social justice campaigns, the Bible's messages of love, justice, and equality continue to resonate. Moreover, the Bible's influence is not confined solely to religious or spiritual realms. Its narratives have inspired some of the greatest works of art, literature, music, and film. Think about Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel ceiling or Handel's Messiah. These grand works of art were directly inspired by biblical stories, further cementing the Bible's impact on our shared cultural heritage. But perhaps the most powerful testament to the Bible's enduring influence is the personal transformation it inspires. Countless individuals have found solace, guidance, and hope in its pages. They've experienced profound changes in their lives, attributing their transformations to the wisdom they've gleaned from this ancient text. The Bible's influence and popularity, even after 2 millennia, is a phenomenon that can't be ignored. Its enduring power suggests that there might be more to this book than just historical accounts and moral teachings. Could it be that the Bible's timeless wisdom, its capacity to inspire, and its global reach are evidence of a higher truth? Could this be the proof we've been seeking of God's existence and his enduring love for humanity? These are questions worth contemplating as we continue to explore the Bible's impact and influence. As we wrap up our exploration, what truths have we unveiled about the existence of God and the validity of the Bible? Let's journey back through the landscape of our discussion. We've looked at the theory that the Bible is a tool of control, a fabrication of nefarious minds. While there is a kernel of truth to this, it's essential to remember that it's not the words of the Bible, but the misinterpretation and misuse by some that have led to manipulation and harm. We've also delved into the realm of prophecy, a realm where the spiritual intertwines with the historical, where the divine meets the earthly. The prophetic narratives within the Bible and their corresponding historical events have an uncanny alignment, a synchronicity that can't be brushed aside as mere coincidence. The eyewitness accounts, too, demand attention. Skeptics often argue that these testimonies were written too late in the lives of the witnesses to be reliable. However, the fact that these witnesses were alive during Jesus' lifetime and could recount his death and resurrection lends credence to their testimonies. The spread of their word across the globe, driven by the force of the Holy Spirit, is a testament to the powerful impact of their experiences. Examining the Bible's enduring influence, we see a book that continues to shape our world, 2,000 years after its inception. It's the best-selling book in the world, a cornerstone of faith for billions, and a source of inspiration for countless movements. The name of Jesus, translated from Aramaic to Greek and other languages, is known worldwide. Despite the passage of time and the evolution of languages and cultures, the man they speak of remains the same, the essence of his teachings untouched. Unveiling the truth, we see a complex tapestry where history, faith, and human experience intertwine. The Bible, far from being a mythical tale, emerges as a historical document, a spiritual guide, and a testament to enduring faith. Whether you believe in the existence of God or not, the Bible's impact on our world is undeniable and worth exploring further.